Krizia. I'm 22 years old. My friends see me as I'm cheerful, I'm organized, and I'm short, but sometimes surprises them. I'm an honors student at 2012 at Waikato University doing computer science. I currently demo as well for computer science. I've been doing that for about 3 years now. I'm also doing part-time volunteering with AIESEC, and I'm doing part-time work at Life Pharmacy Sharpeville. And lastly, during the summer, I'm doing a summer research scholarship for computer science. I've been volunteering for AIESEC for about at least 3 years. So I joined in AIESEC for August 2008 as a member, and then I went on and I became the person in charge of HR for about a year, and that basically made AIESEC, in that year, AIESEC Waikato grew for about unbelievably a lot. We won the local committee award in that year. The following year, I was the local committee president of AIESEC Waikato, so basically I'm in charge for about 30 to 35 people for from 2010 to 2011. Now I've been helping out, and I'm the person in charge for organizing a national conference for 130 delegates. So why do I like being involved with AIESEC? First of all, it gave me a lot of friends. So the reason I joined AIESEC was to gain friends. I went to university and I was basically eating lunch by myself, and AIESEC was there in one of my lectures, and they promoted, and I thought this was a very good idea for me to start to gain some friends. And now I've got a Facebook now of hundreds and hundreds of people, and basically most of them I've met through AIESEC conferences. And apart from the people in AIESEC, it gives a sense for students to be able to kind of explore themselves, what real skills they have, and basically some practice from what they learn from university, practicing that in kind of like a real organization type place, but also having fun. My passions are organizing stuff. I like organizing parties, or maybe in this time a conference for AIESEC. I like organizing stuff for friends, like kind of like going away for a weekend or some sort. I also love traveling, and I love rock climbing now. It's something that I've been doing for a while now, and if I can, I want to be better at it. I like organizing stuff because I like putting little stuff together. So I kind of enjoy, in terms of games, I kind of enjoy the stuff where in like a puzzle, when you have little pieces and then you put them all together. Same thing in organizing stuff, when you take transportation, you take every single component of this organizing thing, and then you put them together, and then on the day or on that weekend you see, or in that event, you see things put all together and they're amazing, you see people's faces and they are enjoying it, then that's kind of like really, really nice. Yeah. One of the main obstacles that I've been through, and I would say I overcame it really well, is moving to a different environment. Basically one of the things is my parents wanted me to move, and that's one tough decision for me that my parents wanted me to do, is because I had to leave my family and friends behind. I was 16, and I didn't know what to expect. The thought of not having any friends scares me, because I love being around people. And then so I remember months and months, like I cried every single day to my parents and to ask them, can you please bring me back home? Please bring me back home. And obviously I wasn't able to. And then I went to school, and I had lunch by myself, and then suddenly I met another friend who moved to that school the same year, and we've been good friends since then. it was kind of scary because I didn't know how to make friends properly. Most of my friends back in the Philippines basically are my childhood friends. So I've met them when I was 4 or 5, so it was easier to make friends then than now. And then it made it easier for me, and since then those friends helped me kind of like adapt myself, yeah, kind of know other people more, and kind of like helped me to say, um, helped me without saying that, you know, I can enjoy myself here in New Zealand, and even though I have some loved ones in the Philippines, it doesn't mean that I couldn't find another set of friends and another set of family here, um, to help myself around. So how did I overcome this obstacle? At one point, after crying for every single day for months and months and months, I think I kind of told myself that, you know, this is already enough. This is getting ridiculous. Like, my parents wouldn't pay another ticket for me to fly back home anytime soon. So I kind of like, my happiness depends on me. And if I don't do anything about it, no one will. And then so, one day I kind of like, you know, I kind of gathered all the courage I can get to talk to a friend, because I'm sick of having lunch by myself. I'm sick of like studying by myself. So I gathered all the courage up, and then kind of like talked to this other person, and yeah, so like I've mentioned before, since then we've been good friends. And I guess just what you just need is just a little bit of, you know, a push, when to say when you need to start pushing yourself. Motivations for this challenge for me came from within. Uh, I I kind of reminisced in terms of how it feels like having some friends, and I didn't want the rest of my experience in a whole new environment to be depressing or lame. And then so, again, I had to motivate myself, to be as happy as I am back home, and try to familiarize myself in this new environment and make this a new home. And I think I've done it pretty well. Another obstacle that I've been through is kind of like being insecure of the way that I look. Way beyond my way beyond my years. When I was a lot younger, I've been always thinking of why other girls look prettier than me, or how come they can wear better dresses, and if I wear them, it doesn't look the same to me. And I've been like that for years and years, and seeing magazines of why are there a lot of pretty girls, of why are other girls more confident than me, why can they do better stuff than me in terms of sports, or why are they smarter than me. So a lot of things. I've been really insecure. I've successfully gone through the obstacle basically with friends that I've gained. I've suddenly, as I grow older, I've suddenly been more aware in terms of the people around me, of what their personalities are and what they think of, and throughout it's basically that they just don't really care. They just want to live life. They don't really care about what other people think of them. And basically it's the same for me. If they don't care about what other people think of them, then why would I think of what other people think of me? And since then, I've loved the fact that people see me as short, because again, what I've said, friends see me as short, but I surprise them, and I think it's a very wonderful quality of me. I I do health and fitness now, not because I want to, you know, lose weight and look as pretty as the other girls in magazines, but I do health and fitness because I want to be healthy. Most of the will of where my motivation comes from are from my friends. I like inspiring and helping people basically because it gives me, like, it, while helping other people achieve what they want, it also gives me a little bit of refresher. So basically, in order to help people, I need to know something first, and I I kind of like, from what I learned from other people, I pass it on to other people, but also, you know, helping myself remember what I've learned before. And also you can't replace the satisfaction of seeing the smile or the sense of achievement for other people when they have achieved what they wanted and then you became a part of that. I would say to someone who had the same experience or would go through the same experience as I have gone through would be just to accept everything that's around you. I mean, nothing else will change. If you're going to a different environment, it's going to stay as it is unless you do something about it, which is to just basically gather every single thing up and then putting them all together and having some fun with it. Yeah, my ultimate dream job is to have a multinational hotel that people would absolutely love to go to when they want to travel. My next challenge is to find out which country I'd be living in and which country I'd be working in and what type of work that is. I think that's a pretty big challenge because ideally I'll be finishing university next year, and after then I don't know where to go. And I guess I like it that way because, you know, there's a little bit, you know, thrill or suspense in my life. It's kind of like a movie at least. But yeah, next challenge is to definitely find a job that I will like the most. I'll be passionate about it, and I'll have people who I like around me, and a place that I'd love to travel everywhere. I am most grateful for my dad. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to come to New Zealand and be who I am now. What inspires me most is not a particular person. It's more of when you hear in the news or when you read in the newspaper that some 9-8-year-olds or some teens or some around people my age achieve something amazing, well beyond the years. And so what I've become inspired by those people because if they can do something amazing, I can do too. And so I've been doing around trying to do stuff that challenges me most, and when I'm happy doing it. I see this one, I'm about to go in. Here she said